Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. May this class benefit anyone who watches, helps them feel the structure and foundation of their body, as well as their breath and the energy moving through. Hi, welcome to this Halloween special. We talk a lot about the nervous system regulating and healing emotions on this channel. But for this Halloween special, we're going to the bones. Our bones are the foundation and structure of our body. Yoga is so beneficial, can help strengthen your bones and keep healthy and strong bones for a lifetime. Come into your easy seat and rock around on your pelvis. Maybe start to circle around your sitting bones, feeling into the subtleness as you transition over these bones, rock side to side, and come into a comfortable, easy seat, Sukhasana. I am sitting up on a blanket. The blanket is helpful to lift my pelvis higher than my knees. You can place your hands over your knees, and we'll begin with a meditation. I invite you to close your eyes and take a couple deep breaths to arrive. Allow your awareness to fall to the structure of your body, the parts of your bones that are making contact with the ground, your feet, ankles, perhaps your shins, your tibia or your fibia, your femur, and your sitting bones. Also notice the parts of your body that are not making contact with the ground. I invite you to let your awareness fall to your breath and the way that your breath moves through your body's structure. With each inhale, see if you can expand your ribs laterally. Become a witnesser to the way your breath moves through your body, through and around your bones. Today's practice will focus on moving our bones and visualizing the skeleton of our own body as it moves on our yoga mat today. So, as you sit here in silent meditation for another moment, visualize your own bone structure without a need to judge it or find something wrong, but to allow your imagination to go a little deeper, visualizing only your bone structure. Take a few more breaths, allowing your breath to more robustly fill the cavity of your rib cage. And exhaling to return your rib cage back down. Let's come into child's pose to begin our movement practice. You can spread your knees wide and bring big toes together. If you had a blanket or something you were sitting on, you might like that for your forehead now. From here, take an inhale and lift your chest, lift your sternum up, and allow your shoulders to draw down your back with an exhale. Take one more inhale here and walk forward with your exhale, bringing your forehead to your mat, blanket, or block. As you sit your hip bones back towards your heels, stretch your phalanges, your fingers forward. Here too, breathe into the side body, expanding your ribs laterally. Add in the back side body so you're breathing all directions. Push yourself up to tabletop. If you need something under your knees, you could use a blanket or towel or cushion. Spread your fingers wide. And additionally, if you have wrist pain, you could use a blanket for the heel of your hands, and that can be supportive to your wrists. Spread your fingers wide and turn them outward toward the outer edge of your mat and stack your bones all in one line, hips and knees, wrists and shoulders. Take a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale to drop your belly and reach your chest and chin forward and up. Then exhale, push down into the earth as you arch your back up like a Halloween kitty. Tuck your chin and your tailbone. Inhale, reach into cow. Exhale, undulate back to cat. Move through this at your own pace. Cat cow is especially beneficial for getting an optimal breath, a full breath. So take your time and sync your movement with your breath. Inhale all the way through cow. Exhale, cat. Next time you come through neutral, let that be your last time with cat cow. Tuck your toes under and push yourself back to down dog. If you prefer to leave your knees down, you could come into puppy dog and reach your forearms forward. Spread your fingers wide in your down dog and imagine that you're opening two jelly jars and you're opening them in opposite directions as you draw your chest down towards the mat. Inhale, roll forward to plank, press down into the earth, and exhale back to down dog. Bend your knees and reach your hip bones up towards the ceiling. Come onto your tiptoes to do so. And exhale, begin to lower your heels towards the ground. They may not and need not come all the way to the ground. Let's inhale, roll forward to plank once more, stacking all your bones in one line. Hug your belly button toward your spine. And exhale, lower all the way down. Come onto the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift your chest and chin forward and up. Exhale, come down. Come onto your toes. When you're ready, nice and strong, come up into plank. And you can do this from your knees or come off your knees. Either way, pull your feet or your knees and hands towards one another as you hug your belly button toward your spine. Exhale to down dog. Few breaths here. You could walk your dog if you'd like, bend one knee and then the other. Come to stillness and roll forward back to plank. Step your right hand underneath your nose and turn your body to the left for side plank. Stack your bones. Press down into the earth as you reach up to the sky. Stack your pelvis and your feet. You can step the top foot forward. This can help with balance. Take one more breath here. Exhale, come back down to plank and all the way down to the ground. Come onto the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift chest and chin forward. Exhale, come all the way down. Take a moment here. Gather your energy. And then when you're ready, press yourself up through plank. You could take this on your knees, step your left hand underneath your nose, and open right hand up to the ceiling. Press down into the earth as you reach up to the sky. And pull your hand and feet together for balance. Exhale, come back around. And you can come into a child's pose. Take a few breaths here. Roll your wrists. That feels good. Go both directions. Come to stillness. Then walk your hands up your body to a kneeling position, and we'll come to stand. Coming up to your mat to stand, face the long edge of your mat and stand with your feet about one leg lengths distance apart or 2.5 or 3 feet apart. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up, and exhale, hinge from your hip bones to come down into forward fold. You might like to have blocks here in these standing positions. They can help bring the floor up to you so you can rest and relax in the pose. Inhale, halfway lift. As you lift your spine, reach the crown of your head forward and your tailbone back. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Press down into the earth, rooting to rise. Press down to come up. Spin your right toes, your right metatarsals, to the short edge of your mat. We'll keep a nice bend in the knee here. You can keep it gentle or to whatever degree is right for you. And keep your hip bones faced forward. Reach your arm bones out to a T, lift your chest. Take an inhale here. Turn your gaze over your right middle finger. We'll reach forward, stretching your phalanges ahead of your metatarsals, your toes, and exhale to bring your wrist down toward your shin. Stretch your top arm up. So again, we're reaching down and up in opposite directions as you spin your rib cage up towards the ceiling. Press down into the earth. Trikonasana, triangle pose. One more breath. Bend your knee a little more here. Press down into the earth. Come back up with both arms. Pivot your toe forward. We'll take this on the left side. Pivot left toes to the short edge of your mat. And turn your dristi. Your dristi is your focal point, your gaze, where you rest your eyes. Rest it on the left middle fingernail. And as you inhale, reach forward and exhale to bring your wrist toward your shin. This is Trikonasana, triangle pose. Both your feet down into the earth as you stretch your arms up to the ceiling and down towards the ground. Take one more breath here. Exhale, come back up, pivot your toes forward, place your hands on your hip bones. Exhale, forward fold. You could release your neck here, shake your head no or nod it yes. Not at the same time, of course. Bend your knees once more, press down into the earth as you rise all the way up. Let's heel toe your feet together, and we'll take a balance pose. We'll take tree pose. So plant your right foot down into the earth. Lift 5 toes up and wave them at me. So then press down. Those 4 corners of your foot are what you want to press down into for balance. When we're balancing, we want to hug everything into our center line. This will help you stay stable. So I'll give you 3 variations of tree pose today, and you're welcome to stay in mountain pose. Mountain or Tadasana is where we are now. The first variation of tree pose is to bring your left heel to your ankle bone. Bring your hands to heart center. If you'd like a little more balance, you could slide your left foot up to your shin bone. Or if you'd like to go a little higher and you may need your hand for assistance like I do here, bring your sole of your foot up to your inner thigh. If you're wobbly, that's normal. Again, hug everything into the center line. Press your left foot into your thigh and your thigh into your foot. If you'd like to grow branches on your tree, you could raise your arms up and spread your arms like branches. If you have more balance, you could look up at your branches as you bring your hands back together and exhale to heart center. Release your foot down when you're ready. We'll see if I'm so good on the other side. It's often that one side is different than the other, and that's just normal. It's how we are. Okay, transfer all your weight into your left foot. And remember, we're hugging everything into the center line, hugging all the muscles to our bones. So lift your 5 toes, find the 4 corners of your feet. You can place your toes back down and begin to find where your tree is at on the left side. Perhaps heel to ankle. You could bring it a little higher or somewhere in between. Again, press your foot into your shin bone as you press your shin bone into your foot. Lift your chest with your inhale if you can. Allow your shoulders to rest down your back. It is the fall season, so wind through the trees is common. If you'd like to grow branches, go ahead. And if you fall out, just come back. Try again. If you find a spot where you're comfortable, open your right knee towards the wall behind you. And of course, if you'd like to look up at your branches, bringing them back together into heart center. Got a little fast at the end as my tree was coming down. Let's just take a breath here together, standing. Feel the soles of your feet on your mat. Close your eyes here. And again, visualize just the bones of your body, the skeleton, your foundation. We'll bring that down to the ground now. Come down onto your back. With your knees bent. In a constructive rest pose, your knees are bent and together. It allows your lower back, your lumbar spine, and your pelvis to rest. You might play with that, what it feels like to have your knees together versus apart. Then bring your knees to hip distance apart and find the four corners of both feet again by lifting all 10 toes. You can replace your toes down, but begin to press down into the earth with the four corners of your feet. And you'll notice, or you may notice, your pelvis wanting to lift. Once you feel that lift wanting to happen from pressing down into the earth, allow your hips to glide up. Press down into your shoulders and forearms. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Again, maybe close your eyes and imagine just the bones of your body as you press down into the bones of your feet. Your pelvis lifts and your chin can come towards your chest. Shimmy your arms underneath and interlock your fingers if you can. Then press more firmly down into the earth with your feet and forearms. One more breath here. You're doing great. Exhale, lower down. Draw both knees in towards your chest and rock around here. Give yourself a little spine massage. You might rock back and forth also if that feels good. And then find stillness and reach both arm bones out to a T. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower both knees to one side, perhaps the right side first, and turn your gaze to the left. Keeping your knees together as much as possible so that your pelvis can stay neutral. Inhale back to center. And exhale, knees to the left as you look to the right. Any pops or cracks are a sign of space being created. You can breathe into that space now. Send your breath there. Inhale back to center. Reach your arms around your shin bones and your forehead up to your knees. Squeeze. And exhale into Shavasana. Corpse pose, our favorite Halloween pose, and one that is quite fitting for my skeleton today. Allow your ankles to splay open and your body to get heavy into the earth. There's nothing else to do here. Shavasana is a time where we can integrate the yoga, that we need not help this process. Release any thinking or logical mind and any holding in your body. Let the corners of your eyes become soft and all the muscles of your face relax. Imagine each bone from your skull to your toes. Each bone gets a little heavier into the earth. You need not hold yourself up in Shavasana, but to allow all the muscles surrounding your bones to soften and to get heavy with relaxation. Soften your belly and allow your hips to relax and get heavy into the earth. For just a few more moments, allow your body to deeply relax. Nowhere else to be, nothing else to do right now, this moment. As you feel ready, begin to wiggle your phalanges and your metatarsals. You might like to blink your eyes open softly or roll your head side to side. I like to reach my arms overhead, take a full body stretch, full skeleton stretch, and then roll to one side. Pause here. And when you're ready, press yourself up to your easy seat. And we'll sit together for just another moment, closing our eyes. Imagine just the bones of your body sitting here just now. And now notice your breath moving through the structure of your body. I hope that you have enjoyed this class. It was certainly fun for me. I often am pretty serious about my yoga because my yoga has been my healing journey, but yoga is also a lot of fun. And I hope this class was a little bit of fun for you. And happy Halloween or Day of the Dead to you, however you celebrate. Thanks for being here. If you enjoyed this video, I offer classes on Sunday morning and Wednesday, a chair yoga class. So you can reset your nervous system, regulate and heal with yoga. Feel free to leave any questions in the comments, and thanks for liking the video.